everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Noles will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Hill. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The pass rush closing in. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Hill. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ponies.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Pass Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense.
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, SMU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. His defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the Florida State offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. Running out of time. We'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, SMU 28, Florida State 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Knowles come to the line in the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And they heave it deep downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself. Ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida State, 0.
Bringing it out. It's Hill. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Brown. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Using his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Spaziato. Lets it go quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Florida State, 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your SMU Mustangs will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The shotgun running play call. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The first down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
He's hit as he throws it, hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half?
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Pulls it in. It's Maryland. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ponies.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Second down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, SMU 42, Florida State 7.
And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
The Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's running. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
To the air, it's Battiato. And the ball is hauled in. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How aggressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Mustangs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Battiato. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
SMU 42, Florida State 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Check this out. It's a 5 wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, SMU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Jennings. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Pressure is coming. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return.